By now, everyone and their uncle has seen something on TV 6 degrees separated from GameStop. Meme stocks, retail investors, shorts, longs, short squeeze. What is it all about exactly? This video is going to introduce the epic journey thus far by walking you through the GameStop short squeeze saga in story mode. Think of it like an old-school 90s gaming manual. A bit of art and a bit of backstory to get you up to speed before you hit new game. Full disclosure before we begin. I own GME stock. And I like it. It was supposed to be so easy. Like the other times when we shorted a company to zero, picked apart the carcass, and got away scot-free. It was a foolproof play. Everyone was a witness, whether they saw it or not. The pandemic was upon us in late 2019 and all of the implications: economy shrinking, cheap money, businesses going under. And in the natural ebb and flow of capitalism, what are you supposed to do when you know a business, in particular, is going down? Well, you short the stock, of course. Shorting a stock means betting that a business's stock price is going to fall. Mechanically, when an investor shorts a company in the stock market, they take 3 steps. 1. Borrow shares of said company from another investor. 2. Sell those shares on the open market, causing the stock price to fall in the process. 3. Buy the same stock at a lower price and return it to the original investor, called closing the short. So if I borrow 1 GME share from John and sell it for $100. Then the stock price falls to $40 and I buy 1 GME share and return it to John. I've just made $60. A lot of whales saw a dying brick-and-mortar store in GameStop. With crumbling financials and no way to reverse course, GameStop wasn't going to make it. And big money smelled blood in the water. So like any financial opportunist, they shorted the stock. A lot. And do you know the best part about shorting the stock of a business that you know is going bankrupt? If the company's stock price goes to zero, you don't have to return your borrowed shares. 100% profit, baby. Fucking foolproof. Here's the thing about shorting a stock. It's dangerous. There's a limited upside, you can only make so much money. The downside, however, that goes to infinity. Mechanically, if you short a stock and the price goes up, you're losing money. If I borrow 1 GME share from John and sell it at $100. Then the stock price rises to $200. And for some reason, I buy 1 GME share and return it to John. I've just lost $100. Imagine if the stock price shot up to 1 million. A man, Keith Gill, deep fucking value on Reddit, noticed 2 things during his daily survey of the markets. 1. Someone's had a lot of short positions open on GameStop. 2. Following GameStop for some time, he knew there was strong potential for a turnaround. He didn't believe the stock was going to zero, the opposite. GameStop had deep value, and the share price was going to rise. And he made a video about it. It's unclear to me who saw what, where, and when. Deep fucking value had been posting pieces of his GameStop thesis around Reddit and getting healthy criticism. I never saw those posts till much later. I did, however, like many others, see his July 2020 video on my YouTube feed where he went by Roaring Kitty. He likes cats. Here are 3 loose trading definitions. Day trading is buying a stock and selling for profit within a couple of days. Swing trading is buying a stock and selling for profit within a couple of months. Going long is buying a stock and selling for profit after more than 1 year. The GameStop play was, and is, none of those. It's a short squeeze. Mechanically, a short squeeze occurs when investors have a lot of short positions open on a stock and then 2 things happen. 1. Long investors buy the stock, which causes the stock price to rise. 2. Short investors start buying the stock to close their short positions, which also causes the stock price to rise. 2 investors both buying the same stock and pushing the price higher and higher before the shorts can close all of their positions. The shorts are squeezed between an ever-increasing share price and having to close to avoid taking larger and larger losses. The internet got wind of GameStop's short squeeze potential and in late 2020, early 2021, decided to pile in as long investors, driving the price up 1,600% in just 11 days. Shorts got caught with their pants down. In the past, they had run the same short play on other businesses and gotten away with it. Short a stock to zero, pick apart the carcass, all profit. This time was different and they panicked but knew that 3 things were true. 1. They had very deep pockets. 2. They controlled mainstream media outlets. 3. They had insider connections they could exploit. And so the shorts got to work. They continued to short the stock, driving down the stock price. They paid off mainstream financial news networks to push propaganda sabotaging the reputation of GameStop and scaring away retail investors. And they told a certain stockbroker to turn off the buy button, preventing retail investors from buying GameStop stock, which prevented the price from rising. It looked like the shorts were going to win. The media shitting on GameStop. Retail investors with shallow pockets no match for short investors with a ton of money. And the shorts driving GameStop's stock price to zero. Remember Deep Fucking Value's thesis exploring how GameStop wasn't dead? That it was, in fact, in a unique position to make a turnaround? It seems another man was vibing on the same wavelength. Ryan Cohen, an activist investor and the founder of Chewy, an American online retailer of pet food and other pet-related products, bought in. He likes dogs. He bought into GameStop so much that in addition to revealing he had purchased more than 10% of the company prior to 2021, he also became the chairman. And just like he took over some of Amazon's market share with Chewy, he had plans to use GameStop to dominate a different market. How exactly? That's a different conversation. We're just concentrating on GameStop's short squeeze story. One thing was for certain, though. With Ryan Cohen at the helm, GameStop going to zero was looking less likely. The formula is simple, right? 1. The shorts borrowed shares to short a stock. 2. Long investors caught them and bought shares to drive the stock price up. 3. The stock price isn't going anywhere near zero anymore. 4. The shorts have to close. Shorts lose. Take the L. Game over. Why has this battle between short and retail investors gone on for so long? The simple answer is, crime. Including, but not limited to, media manipulation, blatant cheating, abusing synthetic and naked shares, doing dirty in dark pools, messing with swaps and getting margins waived. All allegedly, of course. A lot of wealthy people and their victims are riding on the outcome of this battle. They need to see GameStop fail. And the cost of losing sure outweighs the costs of cheating. So the shorts will fight to survive one more day. But time, and money, is running out. This was a huge simplification as to why GameStop has been in the headlines non-stop for almost 2 years. All the major players were introduced but not explained. GameStop's turnaround strategy was hinted at but not elaborated on. The timeline was followed but not 100% accurate. It's like a campfire, water cooler story you can tell your kids and co's. We'll be making more videos about GameStop in the future, from many different angles. Smash the like button and subscribe so you catch our content when it drops. And don't forget, none of this is financial advice. See you on the moon, gentlemen.